A doctor recently made headlines for all the wrong reasons when she was caught shoplifting from a local Target. Let's get into it.
Let's go inside. We need to talk to you. You're detained right now for shoplifting, okay? Okay. Let's go inside. Okay.
This lapel video from Albuquerque police shows the moments Dr. Melissa Ivers was busted for shoplifting.
Keep your hands out of your pocket. Keep your hand out of your pocket.
Sorry.
What's up, everyone? Mike Muellner here. I'm an internal medicine doctor from Los Angeles, California, and today I want to talk about this video, this news story I saw on YouTube about a doctor. I think she's a dentist who was caught shoplifting from Target multiple times, stealing hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. Now, the first thing I thought of when I saw this story is, I don't know if it would happen in my state. I live in California. We're pretty lax about enforcing property crime. In fact, if you've watched the news out here, you've probably seen all these videos and stories about people shoplifting. There's all the smash and grabs that happen, sometimes in broad daylight in the middle of the day. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of consequences for that. Some of this, I think, is driven from Prop 47, which passed a few years ago, which basically said that if you steal less than $950 worth of merchandise, that this cannot be charged seriously. It can't be charged as a felony. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that this doesn't even apply to repeated offenses. So if you could steal $950 worth of stuff from Nordstrom and then cross the street 20 minutes later and steal the same amount from Macy's, and it wouldn't be additive. You still wouldn't be eligible to be tried for a felony. I'm not a legal expert, but that's my understanding of our pretty lax enforcement of the law. So yeah, I think if that doctor would have done that here in California instead of where I think the story took place in Arizona, maybe she would have gotten away with it. But that being said, it's a moot point, because if you are in the healthcare profession, the professional societies, the medical boards really sing a much different tune when it comes to enforcing the law for people who are looking to renew their license. So for a medical license, you have to get that renewed every 2 years. And when you do so, there's a big questionnaire you have to fill out, which asks very pertinent questions. So things like, have you been involved in any malpractice? Has there been problems at work? So this is very important stuff. Obviously, if a doctor is engaging in stuff and getting in trouble for malpractice at work, that's really brings into question, should this individual get his or her license renewed to continue to practice. But it also asks questions about legal issues in general. So things like drug and alcohol related offenses like DUIs. If you have DUIs, that might infringe upon your ability to renew your license. And also stuff like cannabis too. And here's another one where I'm not an expert in this, but I've heard stories of doctors who maybe have used cannabis medically or recreationally on their own time, so definitely not on the job, in states where it's legal to do so, like my state, California, and then still gotten in huge trouble with the medical board because cannabis is still illegal on a federal level. And I've heard things like these physicians have to pay fines or have to do drug rehab programs on their own dime, which can cost thousands and thousands of dollars. And so it's, in a way, the medical profession holds its practitioners to a higher standard than I think the general public. And the same would certainly apply here with shoplifting. So even if you live in a state with very lax laws or enforcement of laws for property crime for the general public, that might not be the case for people in the healthcare or medical profession. So moral of the story, crime doesn't pay. Well, maybe it does for some people who get away with it in California, but if you are in the healthcare profession, it definitely doesn't pay because the medical board can come after your license. Anyways, the point of this video was not to come after this a dentist who was in trouble for shoplifting. I hope, it was a mistake, right? We all make mistakes. I hope that she can move on from this. But I just wanted to make it clear that in the medical profession, sometimes there are considerations that go beyond just enforcement of laws for conduct. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope you found this entertaining or helpful in some way. If you like medical or medical related content like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button there or check out another video here, and I'll see you guys next time.